Now?
Yeah.
You always give me a 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Happy Monday, everyone. Wow. Now my nose itches, of course. Yeah. You always give me a 3, 2, 1. You just threw me off.
That's because you
All
have
right.
a natural smile this way.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Coffee and Questions Monday. It is a great day. Hope you had a great weekend. I did. Got a lot of stuff done. First thing I want to touch on is this one that I was working on Fridays.
Move your cup.
On Friday's newsletter. Somebody said they'd like to see it when it was all done. So I'm getting ready to ship it off today. I've got an address to ship it to in New York. I'm going to ship it off to Derek D this morning. But one thing I did want to touch on, when you guys saw me painting the other day, I think I did a few of these and the L, and I hadn't thinned the paint. And it was kind of clumpy. After the camera went off, I went ahead and thinned it, and these were much better, much easier to carve, much easier to paint. It flowed better, and I got a lot of great tips from you guys. Thank you so much. I've written them all down, and I'm actually gonna try some of your advice and some of your tips. So I'm still, as much as I don't really like painting, some of these collaborations that really need to be painted. So anyway, came out pretty good. I'm looking forward to seeing how Derek likes it and seeing it on his channel. And by the way, check out that channel. Awesome. The guy's really funny, and it's a great show. So that was that. I wanted to get that out of the way. Now, the 2 questions for today, we'll get right into them. Let's see. So this is from Mike. I didn't get a last name, but Mike said, I started watching your large signs video, newsletter number 146. You're using graph paper. That's where I talked about how to make patterns for bigger signs, and kind of went through that process. Have you ever looked into using a pantograph? They have them for routers. If you do a YouTube search, you can find them. And I already answered Mike back, of course. I don't use pantograph. Never really thought about it in the old days. But no, we just don't do that. It just doesn't make sense for us. I just once a pattern's made, then it's made. I like kind of the old-fashioned way as far as making my patterns go. So I kind of got my process down. Pantograph would just be something else that I probably wouldn't use very much. So anyway, thanks Mike. Thanks for the question. Appreciate it. So that's my take on pantographs. I just don't use them. So the next question. Now this one is interesting, and I've gotten this a couple times, so I wanted to address it, and it makes a lot of sense. Hi Dave, bits arrived today, thank you. The 2 bits were on the cardboard, however one of the bits just had the rubber cap and no plastic tubing. Can you send me a tube? That's from Steve Tilley, and I think we did send him a tube, by the way. But and here's the reason why. Here's what Steve was talking about. These are our 5 main bits that we sell, okay, that we have on our website. So, and I'll uncap these. This is the 90.
All right, you're gonna stand up.
That's the 60. This is the SC50. And this is the profile bit, of course. And then the spiral bit. So here's the reason for the tubes or not tubes. Number one, these 3 are all super long. So if we just put a cap on the end of this, you can see there's no way that it would cover the flute and protect it. And these things, by the way, carbide, even though they last and they're great, they tend to, you'll damage. If I put these both in a box and touch those together, they could chip really, really easily. So you definitely want to protect all your bits. The main reason for the tubes is that the caps aren't long enough to cover the flute. See, even that, it doesn't really cover, and it's sticking in the end right now. So that's the main reason for the tubes, is you have to have a tubes because the caps just aren't long enough. The other reason and why we don't put these in tubes, it's just not necessary because the cap covers that plenty good, and these touching like that won't do any damage. So that's the reason that the 60 and the 90 come with just caps, and the longer ones with the longer flutes, they come in tubes. That pretty much is the reason why. These tubes, this is the way we get them, by the way. We get them like this, and we get these in tubes, but we also have extra tubes that we can use if we need to in case we lose one or whatever. But these things cost us like 50 cents a piece, so you know it's not like like they're free or anything. So that's the reason. That's the main reason for the tubes, and why the longer ones come with tubes, and then the shorter ones just not necessary. The caps work just fine for the shorter ones. So, in case any of you guys were wondering about that, that's the reason why. And I explained that to Steve, and I think we did go ahead and send him a tube. But it's a good question. I've got that a couple times. Why aren't they all in tubes? Now you know why. All right, sign carvers of the day. This one from Jerry Cartwright. This is one that he made for his son and his daughter-in-law for their wedding. Get it?
I think so. Don't take it away.
No, I'm not gonna. Anyway, really neat, ornate, and a lot of detail work on there, Jerry.
Okay.
Great job. I really like it. I'm sure they loved it. That was probably a big hit at the wedding, I assume. Very nice, very nice. And Jerry's a newcomer. I think he's just been at it just a little while when he made that one. And you guys that are just starting out are getting better and better all the time. His third sign ever, Trevor from Australia. I like that font.
I like that font too.
Yeah, I don't know what that font is. If any of you guys out there know what it is, I like that font. This font specifically, especially for newcomers, this font is very forgiving. If you're a little bit off of the line a little bit, it won't really show. But I like your old driftwood look, and the way you can see how he didn't sand it completely down smooth, how he left some black stuff on there like it was a piece of driftwood. Just really a cool sign. Really neat. I like it. I'm starting to like that stuff more and more. But I do like that font. But that's a great one for beginners. All right, so that is it for today. Got some great things happening this week. Some big time collaborations. I think that there's going to be a video hit on one of the large car channels with my sign on it sometime this week. So if it gets up and running, I'll let you guys know. Thanks for all the Instagram followers. We've got some great things going on there. My Instagram is Make a Wood Sign. Oh yeah, LTS is coming up this Saturday, so what, 5-6 days. So any of you, remember, that'll be done on Facebook Live, but then afterwards I'll post it on YouTube, so don't freak out, you guys that aren't on Facebook Live, but those of you that are, it'll be, we do it 8 o'clock in the morning, right? 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock a.m. on Saturday morning. That's Arizona time, so you have to figure out where you're at, you know, in relation to that. So we're starting to put some stuff together now, what we're going to do. So it should be fun. Hope you can join us. And again, the last 20-25 minutes, all Q&A. So get your questions ready. It can be questions about what we're doing that day, or you can have some if you want to come with questions, that's what Dad and I will be doing. We'll be answering questions on the last part of it, last third of it. It generally lasts about an hour. So hope you guys can join us. It's always fun. It's a blast, especially the live Q&A stuff. I love it. So what else?
I think that was it.
That's about it. Thanks for sharing and liking our videos, everybody. And those of you that are new to the channel, we got a lot of new people coming in. you know, if you have any questions, anything I can help with, that's why we're here, guys. Send me questions. You know, you've got my email and or comment on the video. And if you haven't subscribed, if you're seeing this for the first time, be sure and subscribe to us so you get notifications of our new videos that come out. Four of them a week. We got good, really good comments on Dad's Alabama memory from the other day. This is awesome. If you haven't seen that yet, go back and watch Dad's memory of the group Alabama. Amazing story. Just awesome. Anyway, so we're getting good things there. So stay tuned. Right after I'm done here, one of Dad's thoughts of the day will be following. So everybody, have a great Monday. Have a great week. We'll see you guys on Wednesday for Coffee and Questions. And then there won't be a newsletter on Friday because we're doing the LTS on Saturday. So everybody have a great day. We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.
Hi, folks. We're back again. My son and daughter-in-law said that these moments, thoughts by Dave, should be on the end of every one of their Coffee and Questions videos. So they sit me down every once in a while and say something profound. So I'll try to say something either funny or profound. And I've learned over the years that creative people do what they do, and they should strive always to do whatever it is that they do, to do it better. But not to do it to try to outdo others, but just to do it to make themselves better at what they do. And I've learned that over the years, and it's helped me out, and it's helped the people that I've helped out. And so that's just part of the things that I teach my kids, my grandkids, my great-grandkids. I'll pass on to you. So creative people do what they do, and they try to do it better, but they don't try to outdo others. They just try to do what they do better. That'll do it for now. We'll see you next time.